In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to perform measurements on yourself. This is a real key to seeing how progress is coming along. A lot of people simply live or die by the scale, which is not the best indicator of success. Although the number on the scale is an important component, it's just one component of assessing if you're reaching your goal or not. Measurements with a tape is another great way to see how you're progressing, as well as looking at how well your clothes are fitting. It's very common for a lot of our clients who go through our method to notice that they're dropping a lot more inches compared to how many pounds they're losing. This is due to a lot of different factors, such as not starving the weight off, getting adequate nutrients, and performing more strength training so they're building more lean muscle. Another important thing about measurements is you want to try to get accurate and reliable data when you're taking these numbers. Ideally, if you have a partner, a friend, or a family member, you can get them to take the measurements on you. If you don't, that's okay. You can take measurements on yourself as well. It's helpful to do this in front of a mirror so you can take the measurement around and see the result in the mirror. The first measurement is around your neck. So what you're going to want to do is take the tape and you want to put it around your neck, and you're going to be looking for the widest part. You want to make sure that you get the tape lined up and you're looking straight ahead. And you can do a couple little adjustments to make sure you're getting through at the widest part on the neck. Next, you're going to be doing around the shoulders. For this, you're going to take the tape and you're going to go around the widest part of your shoulders. Again, you want to make sure that the tape is lined up when you look in the mirror straight ahead of you, and you want to make sure you have it nice and snug. You want to take a deep breath in and breathe out all the air, pulling the tape nice and snug. And then again, moving it up and down slightly to make sure you get the widest part. Next, we're going to do your chest. So you want to get it under your arms, lined up in line with your nipples. Again, get all the tension out, make sure it's lined up nice and straight. Take a deep breath in, breathe all the air out, taking any of the tension out, looking at your number in the mirror. Next, we're going to do your arm. Usually we tell people to pick one side and stick to that side to make sure you're getting the right measurement. There's no need to do both arms because both of them are going to lose weight or inches at about the same amount. So for the arm, you're going to hold your arm up, wrap the tape around, again making sure it's lined up, keeping your elbow straight, and again moving it slightly to look for where the widest spot is. Next, we're going to do the waist. So what you want to do is identify your belly button, and then I want you to be just above the belly button. So you can see my belly button's right here, and the tape is just above that. And you want to again take a deep breath in, breathe out, blowing all the air out, pulling the tape nice and snug, and look at the measurement. Next, we're going to do the hips. For this, make sure to put your feet together, and you're going to go right around the hips. Again, looking for the widest part, making sure the tape is level, just like all the other measurements, and you can play around with shifting the tape up and down to find where the widest part is. For the thigh, you want to get about halfway between the top of your kneecap and the bone that pops out right at the front of your hip. So you can measure, if you want to be really accurate, measure, and so then you go at the halfway point between those 2 points. And you want to get, again, the thickest area right around that point, making sure your knee is straight, taking all the tension out of there and getting that measurement. And finally, we have the calf. And so just like the arm and the leg, you want to pick one side and measure that side. Make sure you're measuring the same side each time. A good tip oftentimes is to use the same hand that you write with, whatever your dominant hand is. So for the calf, you want to go through the widest part. And so you just do a few measurements around to find where the widest part is. So with the measurements, you want to try to do them at the exact same time every day and weighing in at the same time as well. Whether that be first thing in the morning or whatever time works best for you, the most important thing is consistency, because it's going to give you the best and most accurate results. And ideally, you want this time to be a time when mentally you're feeling alert to make sure you're not making any mistakes. Sometimes it'll happen with some clients. They're feeling their body composition and shape change a lot for the better, and their clothes are getting looser. But then when they check their measurements, they're not seeing the measurements go down. If this happens, don't worry, don't stress. A lot of times your body loses body fat in different places. And sometimes we have clients who feel like their waist is going down a lot, but their measurements aren't showing up. And so this can be because they're losing at different parts of their waist. So remember, no measurement is perfect. The best indicator is how your clothes are fitting. The most important thing when it comes to any type of measurement is to remember that all these different things are components of success. There's also how you're feeling mentally, how you're experiencing your life day to day. What are your energy levels like? Are you feeling stronger inside of your own body? There's a lot of different things that go into measuring success. Make sure that going through and doing measurements is a positive experience. Don't live or die by these numbers where you're crushed if they don't go down for a couple weeks. Remember, with weight loss, getting healthy, getting fit, you have to play the long game, not the short game. If you're following through on all your habits and you're working on getting better in those areas and you're consistently doing it, the numbers are gonna come. You just have to be patient, which isn't easy, but we wanna make sure that weight loss is a positive experience. This is how we're gonna help you get sustainable results.